Hello, dear friends, and welcome again on Allatra TV Africa. We are happy to
Oh,
see everyone. And today we are again in Western Africa, and we are meeting our friends from Ghana and Guinea-Bissau, and in our friendly conversation about the creative society. And this topic of the creative society is no less urgent and pressing than ever. And it concerns every person, not only on the African continent, but everywhere in the world. The consumerist format of our today's existence has led us to a dead end. And more people understand this. And it is time for us people to come together and join a big human family to understand our responsibility for building a more harmonious and comfortable society. And we call it a creative society. It is a self-governing society where everyone will have equal opportunities and live harmoniously and comfortably. And this is a perspective for the entire humanity, because we can build such a society only together. That is why it is so important to meet people from different parts of the world and to hear everyone and to understand that we have nothing to divide. And my name is Olga. I'll be a host today, and my co-host today is Evelina.
Hello, dear
Welcome.
friends. My name is Evelina, and I'm very happy to be with you today as your co-host. Let me also introduce our another co-host, Akwasi from Ghana.
hello, everybody. My name is Akwesi Mankwa from Ghana. I'm also going to be your co-host for today's program. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And now I would like to share with you very important information that happened just 1 week or a little more ago. We had in Allatra International Public Movement, we had a very important international online conference, which is called Creative Society, What the Prophets Dreamed of. This was unprecedented conference where people from all over the world gathered together to talk about very important topics, such as what we all together can do in order to end this unfair world we're living in today, this consumerist format of society. And we raised such topics as what or who is the cause of all wars and strife in our society? Power or love? What did the prophets bequeath? How did the prophets see the world of the future? What were their predictions about the end times? Clues for modern society, or verdict? So this was just a few questions which were raised during this conference, and you're really happy. We're really happy to invite you to watch this unique conference. This will definitely change your perspective on many things and change your world.
Yeah, thanks, Evelina. It was really a joyful event, and it was like another huge step towards building the creative society, because it tells us that we really do not have any borders, and we should not have any borders between us. And I also would like to remind our friends that in the Creative Society project, we are using the theory of 6 handshakes, and this rule of 6 handshakes or 6 degrees of connection tells us that all people, like between me and any one of you, there are no more than 5 people. And this means that our world is so much interconnected. And this theory helps us to reach to more and more people. And our today's broadcast is the result of proving this rule, that our world is so small and we are really all so interconnected. And okay, let's move on. First, we would like to ask our guests to talk about their countries. And so, please, Akwazi, the floor is yours.
Okay, so basically today's broadcast, we are going to look at what my sisters have mentioned, and First and foremost, like she said, we are talking about our countries. And today we have two countries, which is Ghana and Guinea-Bissau. So my fellow Ghanaians and those from the Guinea-Bissau can really let us know what make them proud of their country as citizens of those countries. As a co-host, I would like to say something about my country, Ghana. Ghana is a very peaceful country that everybody who comes to visit really enjoys his or her stay, because here in Ghana we love one another, and then we are very hospitable. We have the spirit of hospitality for everyone who comes here. So I can say Ghana is a very peaceful country, and everybody all over the world is welcome to Ghana. My fellow Ghanaians here, and then those from Guinea-Bissau, I don't know if you have other submissions about our countries, you can let us know.
Okay. My name is Kofi Forsen. On the internet, I'm known to be Kofi Forsen, but officially I'm Shadrach Adu. I'm also from Ghana, as my brother Akosia Mankwa said. Ghana is a peaceful country, and despite our diverse ethnic groups and the numerous languages that we speak in Ghana, we live in harmony. And basically, Ghana has about three religions in Ghana. That's Christianity, the Muslims, and the traditionalists, those who worship the lesser gods. And thankfully, we are all living in harmony in Ghana here. That's why I'm proud of my country. No matter who you are, when you come to Ghana, you'll feel the gentle breeze of Ghanaians. We are very, very hospitable, as my brother said. We accept everybody who comes here to stay in Ghana. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Coffee. That's a great words to hear. Yes, now we only see that having people from many religions most of the time makes them not friendly, because somehow they are arguing with each other which god is more superior and so on. But having all those people of different religions living peacefully together and harmonically means a lot. Thank you so much for sharing this. And I can see that we have another guest, Noble. We would like to ask Noble if he can unmute himself and present himself. Hello. Okay. Noble, maybe you will unmute yourself.
Hello.
Hello, yes. Could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Noble Note. I'm from Ghana.
From Ghana, okay. Yeah, so would you answer us what makes you proud being Ghanaian?
In most cases, it's just that this place is has a peaceful air about it. People are very how should I say, accommodating sometimes, most times, and life it's on a slower pace. It's more like this. Ghanaians are not too people filled with a lot of anxiety. So even when you feel bad, there's always a connection to someone else you can go and talk to, who can give you make you feel better or something. We are very connected. It doesn't matter the religion or ethnic background. On a lot of situations, we are very, very connected. It's the unity, I would say, amongst our people. That makes me proud of being Ghanaian.
Thank you so much. It's really nice to hear that. And also, like, we prepared some collages about the countries we are talking about. So Let's first please. I'm sorry, we are having another guest. So, Hannah, maybe you'd like to introduce yourself, or maybe later. Okay, maybe later. I see. So now I'll ask our technical support to Roman, if you can please put the collages about Ghana, and friends, feel free. Maybe some pictures will. You can just make some comments. Yeah, of course. I would like to to listen to stories about crocodiles, and if it's really so friendly and easy to come to Ghana. If you'd like to
All right,
comment,
so
you can return to previous.
sure. I would like to see something about those pictures that we are our technical support is showing us. And then, like, our sister Olga wants to know something about crocodiles. I've been to where the crocodiles are before. It's a very nice place, and basically most of the crocodile tourist sites in Ghana are found in the Upper East region. There's a place called Paga. Paga. It's in the Upper East region. There are several crocodile ponds there, and I went to one of them, which is called the Chief Pond. What happens is that the crocodiles are in the pond, right? So when you go there, they give them this chicken, live chicken. So when they give them the live chicken, they come out and then they are very steady. You know, they don't move. And then you can go to their back, you can touch them, and then you can hold their tail, and then you take pictures with them. And they are not harmful. And from then I realized that from their history, even at night, some of the crocodiles come out of the pond to come and eat in their houses when they are asleep, because they believe they have spiritual stories about them, and then that is what they do believe in. So when they perform these sacrifices and they pour libation and all those things, it doesn't make the crocodiles harmful, but they become more friendly. So they live with them over there, and then it is cool. Anybody watching, if you have any time or when you are free or on vacation, you can come down to Ghana and then you can visit any of these sites. They are very nice. We have the Kakum, we have so many of them here in Ghana, the waterfalls and all
the natural lake too.
Ghana is a
The
beautiful
natural lake,
place.
Okay,
the
thank you
biggest
so
natural
much.
lake
My brother
that
Kofi
we
wants to
have.
say something.
Yeah, coffee, please.
I was saying that we have the natural lake, the biggest natural lake in West African.
The
So Ghana is a
biggest.
beautiful country. Natural lake.
Akwasi, do you
The biggest
understand?
natural lake.
Okay.
Okay, so Kofi is trying to put across
Did you
that
hear from me?
we have one of the natural lakes here, which is very big too, that anybody can come around and then have a look at it for fun, for pleasure, for pictures and all that. Yes. So basically, that's what he's trying to put across. Ghana has a lot of beautiful places that you can visit, and then you know that indeed Africa is very rich. Yes. Despite our numerous cultures and languages and tribes and regions and religions, we are rich and we are united. Like I said previously, the last time, that though we've had series of elections in Ghana, but we are still seeing peace. Why? Because we love ourselves. That's why I'm always proud to be a Ghanaian. And I hope my other colleagues too are proud to be Ghanaians, and other African countries too. Yeah. I don't know if other people too have anything to say, my fellow brothers and sisters.
Can I say something? Am I coming through?
Yes,
Yes.
you're welcome. Yes.
So, what informed the pictures for Ghana that you picked? If I could ask a question, what informed those pictures? Like, because for me personally, Ghana is so much more than just the pictures that we see, and it's so much more than just crocodiles. That literally is like the some of the, even though what you say, tourism is very important to us. The aspect about crocodiles and other spiritual places and all of these things, they are nice, but they're just, the facade of really what a country like say a country like Ghana is. It's apart from it being just beautiful culturally, and we have a lot of natural reserves. And just to correct, the lake is not a natural lake. We have the biggest man-made lake in the world. But even though we have that, there's the people side of Ghana, the lifestyle, like modern lifestyle of Ghanaians, which I feel like it's seldomly left out when any depiction of Africa or country is being made. All that people get to see are the nice natural reserves and these. We have all of those things. But the real, what you will come and meet when you come to Ghana are the real people, the night culture, the lifestyle, and you also meet some of the prejudices of Ghanaians too. They're not like a perfect people.
It is so important what you're saying, and that's why do we need such broadcast? Because, like, for me as an outsider, as maybe I'm from Ukraine. I'm not sure if you know where it is. It's in Eastern Europe. And what do you know about Ukraine? I think about the same bit as I know about Ghana. And I'm just coming to Google and I'm trying to learn something about this new country, Ghana or Guinea-Bissau. And what can I find? It's only just a few images and a few stories from Wikipedia or another encyclopedia. And that's why it's so important to meet with people. And, like it wasn't showing the collages, showing the pictures. It really isn't the point of our broadcast. It was just a means of representing some maybe natural and cultural beauties of the country. But the biggest beauty is you, and like as representatives, as like live people who can talk about the modern situation and to show what people live by and talk about it. And like, as you know, the topic of our broadcast is the creative society, and this is really the goal that unites us all. And it is like the most important goal of our broadcast is to show that there are really no borders and that we have so much in common. Regardless of all of this, yes, of course, we have some religious and cultural differences. Of course, maybe you pray in a bit another way than we do, and you have temples of another shape. But yeah, really, this conversation is the most important thing, and that's why thank you for sharing this.
Yeah. I mean, it's in retrospect, it's really not a fault of yours that these pictures are all that you see. It's what we put out as a country, like how we project ourselves. That's what's on Google, and so that's what you will find. Whereas, if you Google Dubai, you would meet a starkly different images of what they are, and that's how, in a way, their country projects itself. And so that's what you see is how we project ourselves. I just wanted to interject and say that there is more than what is actually out there for people.
Yes, of course. It's so true, yeah.
When Africa is represented in any form, it's usually a lot about our wildlife and our, I just wanted to say that we are all on the page that narrative is not only the only narrative for African people.
Yes, thank you so much, Noble. And this is actually the reason we have not the first broadcast with Ghana as a country and with representatives from Ghana. And I'm pretty sure we will have many more broadcasts with Ghana because it's so diverse. And as we can see, there are much more than you can see in social media or in Google search. And while Noble was talking, I noticed that Harold was applauding him. So I would really like to hear something from him.
Yeah, please unmute yourself because your Harold is muted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Harold, and you can unmute yourself, and then you also tell us something, anything about Ghana, why you are proud to be a Ghanaian.
You guys said, so I can't really pinpoint what exactly I think. I mean, Ghana's not really the internet. You know, like if you've been here, you know, you have this whole mentality that Ghana's this. So I mean, tell you that, but you should. If you are proven otherwise, you know, basically that's all I have.
Okay, Harold, I have. Would you please, because I think the connection is not really good and we didn't hear clearly what you said. Could you please turn off your video so that we can hear what you have just said?
I turn off what?
Could you please turn off the video so that we can clearly hear what you have just said?
Okay, is it better now?
Yes, now it's better. Could you please repeat?
Okay, so basically, I was just saying, my other brothers and friends have said most of it. I wasn't here when they were talking, so I don't really know what exactly they said. But then basically, I would just say that, you know, if you should visit, and Ghana is worth it, you know. So I'll just tell you to visit. It's not really what people see on the internet. It's like a whole different country with like beautiful culture and everything, you know. But the internet has its own whatever, right? So I'll just tell people just visit. If I mean, for the beginning, if anybody here wants a place to stay or anything, and I mean, if you visit and then you're not like you're not impressed, I mean, it's an experience, right? But then I know it's worth it. And then like you rarely get people giving like reviews like, oh, Ghana wasn't fun or Ghana was good, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, basically just visit if you can for the start. Maybe come for a week or two. But the whole thing is meeting the right people. If you meet the right people, you have like a perfect stay. And yeah, so basically that's it. That's all I have to say, Beth.
All right, thank you so much, our brother. The purpose of the broadcast is for the world to know Ghana and what is in Ghana. And so if somebody gives a submission, probably that might be what the person knows about Ghana. So if you have any more other submissions, you can also bring them up so that you get to know more about Ghana. So basically, it's not
what kind of
a one-sided.
I don't know what you guys already spoke about.
And I'm sorry, guys, I remember we have also friends from Guinea-Bissau, because like we've been talking about Ghana, and we maybe we'd like to
Sure.
yeah, just not to forget that we have friends from our like another fellow country. So I guess it's Paulo.
Yeah.
So please, if you'd like also to share with us something about your country.
Yeah, I just want to thank you for this great opportunity you gave me to express about my country. As you know, Guinea-Bissau is a small country located in west coast of Africa. Almost many people don't know about Guinea-Bissau. Yes, because I host people here in Guinea-Bissau. They tell me about other people. If they tell them that they're coming to Bissau, they say, where is Bissau located? People ask this question. I say, they don't know about Guinea-Bissau because it's a small country, but it's a very rich country, very beautiful country. I even want people to keep coming to me, to keep coming to Bissau to visit our beautiful islands, to see our wild animals, to go to our forest, to see the beauty of what we have in Guinea-Bissau. Guinea-Bissau is a beautiful country for sure. People are very nice, very friendly. At the present moment, I'm talking, I have a guest from Cameroon. She's here with me, and she can say something about Guinea-Bissau because he has already been to Guinea for some times. I don't know, please, would you say something? Okay, she's going to say something about Guinea-Bissau.
Mm-hmm. Yes, please. Hello.
Wow. You can see.
No. I'm tired. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yes,
can hear you.
we can hear you. Hello. You're
Hello,
welcome to
country?
share.
Okay, thank you. Which country are you from, please?
I am from the US, and we have Olga from Ukraine and Akwasi from Ghana, and a lot of other guests from Ghana.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Yeah, I am from Cameroon, a toughest country from football.
Yeah.
It's not my first stay here in Guinea-Bissau. I've been here 4 years ago. So I can say I know more this country than Paulo. I know his country better than him. Yeah, I like traveling. Here I've been in Bubak, Bijagos Island. It's very nice, very beautiful. A lot of fish, so many things to discover. And it's always a pleasure for me to come back in this country. So that's the only thing I wanted to say. I don't know what I can say, what I can add more, but I really like people are friendly, like Paulo said. But I don't really like the food here. That's the problem. This is my main problem here because I'm not fond of rice. Yeah, but I like people. I'm a writer, and so I like traveling here deeply in my continent to find out what I don't have in my own country in Central Africa, because we know Africa is so various, it's so rich. Central Africa is different from West Africa, which is different from East Africa. So we have in common that East Africa, but we are so rich by our differences. Okay, guys, I'll let you enjoy your conference.
Yeah, it was great to hear from you, and thanks, Paolo. And maybe
okay,
please...
I gave you. Okay, I gave you. Yeah. I give you back, Paolo.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
it was friendly.
Yeah, Guinea-Bissau is really beautiful. Because of this coronavirus, I stopped hosting people as usual. Before, I used to host people each week. I host more than 3 people. It means that they are really interested to know Guinea-Bissau. It's rich in history. It's rich in terms of culture. It has a very beautiful people. Very nice people. Sorry. So if you come to Bissau, maybe you will even don't accept to go back to your country. Maybe. Maybe you will not want to go back to your country. Because I can say many people that come to Bissau, they stay here. They stay for long. They don't accept to go back as soon as possible. Hopefully, one day, some of you will come to Bissau and you will see how it is. I will take you to the islands to see our beautiful islands, and I will take you to the south to see our beautiful forests, Floresta de Cantañez. This is the way that we usually call this place. And you see our lakes and some crocodiles, some turtles, and many stuff. So
thank you very much. Thank
so
you
much.
for the invitation. Hopefully, of course, the situation in our world will change so that we can freely travel. But it's not only COVID that prevents us from traveling. It is that our world is so much divided, and sometimes it's not so easy to get to Africa, maybe to the north of Africa. But as a traveler with the experience, I can tell you that it's not so easy to come to Western Africa, for example, for me. And this is maybe just a little point of why we need the creative society, because we want a society without borders, because we understand that we should live in a united world, and there are so many conventions and so many rules created that we maybe do not approve, but we have accepted. And the creative society is where people can live in harmonious and world. Why? Because it is a self-governing society where people themselves decide how they want to live, how they want to generate and allocate resources. And first, now I'll ask our technical support to put us a video so that we'll remind to show our viewers what is it. So please, let's now watch a video and then we'll move on.
The biggest social polling in our entire history of civilization has been conducted during the last 10 years by people around the world. 180 countries, millions of people of different social statuses, denominations, nationalities, talk about the society in which they want to live in. And this is a creative society based on the answers of the people from around the world. 8 foundations of creative society were established. A society where all people can live in happiness, peace, and prosperity. This is that very society that our prophets bequeathed to us. All prophets talked about the value of life, freedom, honesty, common human values, equality before God, mutual respect, and unification of people, about love for each other. They talked about the common truth and about the world which we can create. The prophet said, there will be a time when we're able to build a creative society. We are honored to live in the time which the prophets talked about, when everyone is chosen.
Yes. So this was just a wonderful video showing us the background of this social service. The volunteers of Allatra International Public Movement conducted 10 years ago and are still conducting, asking people questions. What is the society where they would live happily and feel free? And based on the answers which are still coming to us, we have the same answers. Where human life is the highest value, where human freedom is also very important, because every human is born with the right to be a human being, and all people are born free and equal. The third foundation of creative society is human safety, where we are all living in a safe world. We are not threatened with any bad situations, wars, and conflicts. And then we have transparency and openness of information for all. the creative ideology which should be promoted in our mass media, development of personality, where every person has the right to have free education, to educate himself or herself the way they want it, justice and equality, where all natural resources belong to humans and are fairly distributed among all the people. And all this can be implemented only if we have self-governing society where we all decide, not someone else decides for us. Okay, guys, you're gonna have this, you're gonna have that. No, we all are together deciding what we need to do for ourselves, what is convenient things for ourselves. And I would like to ask you guys the question, based on these all 8 foundations of creative society, would you give your perspective on that? What do you think about these 8 foundations of creative society? And of course, what is a creative society for you? You're welcome to unmute yourself and answer this question.
Could we have the question again, please? The question.
Yes, my question is, based on the 8 foundations of creative society we have just talked about, could you please share your opinion? Which foundation is closer to you? Or maybe you think that all 8 foundations are equally important and should be implemented in the society. And what is a creative society for you personally? What is that perfect world you would love to live in?
If I can say, I think all those 8 pillars that you have, if I should put it that way, they are all basically intrinsic to the survival of the human race. So there's not one that you could take out and pick over the other, like human safety, transparency, all of these, they are all aspects of actually having a balanced society. So I tend to be more interested in the
We don't hear you.
Hello,
Yes.
I lost the connection. Am I back? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, so you can speak.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Continue. I guess he lost connection. Okay, while he's trying to reconnect, maybe someone else would like to answer the question. Paulo, Coffee, or Harold. Yes?
Okay. With what I've read, with the 8 foundations of the creative society, I would say that they are all equally important, because you cannot leave one and take the other. They all work hand in hand. I get in it. So for me, one of the most important thing is that we need to inculcate those behaviors or those aspects of life to the upcoming generation, so that they will understand that we all need to have equal opportunity of life. I get in it. So that's what I can say about the 8 foundations.
Thank you very much, Coffee. And we can see that Noble is back. Maybe he will continue telling us what he wanted to tell. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. I muted my video so that the audio could come through. I wanted to say that I was more interested in how, the how of bringing those 8 foundations to the society that you want to create. Because all of those foundations that you mentioned, they're literally intrinsic to the survival of any form of culture or any form of people, higher thinking people as human beings. So my my thought process goes straight more to how does this happen, because they are all, there's no one that you can pick above the other really, because all of them have a purpose to serve in ensuring that smooth flow of our society. And so, but it's the how that intrigues me. Because
so was it a question or you just wanted to discuss this? Because if it's a question, we can tell you and our guests and our viewers that in the article, the foundations of the creative society and stages of building it, you can find it on the website of Allatraunites.com. Maybe our technical support will show us now the website and the article. And it says about the 3 stages of building the creative society. And now we are at the informational stage. What is the informational stage? When we start talking about the creative society with people, we really understand that this is the project that everyone needs. It is, as Noble said already, it is the intrinsic values of every normal human and every normal society. And this is just something that we need to understand, to realize, because the common problem is this: when people say, I am alone, I cannot change anything alone. Of course you can't, but you are not alone anymore, and there are so many of us. And when we understand this, that there are so many of us, the step we are propose that we'll show the website later, but maybe you can show it even now. At the website Allatraunites.com, we have a red button, join. When you click this join button and leave just details about your name, and you are confirming that you're ready to support the Creative Society project. And when we know that about at least 50% of the population of some country, we don't know which country will be the first, it's really an intrigue. When we know that half of population in this country supports the idea of the creative society, there the second stage comes in, and the second stage is the political stage. But I want to tell you that it's not that Allatra International Public Movement is going to rule the politics and create some political party. Not. It means that you, your population, your people, can create the electoral platform, which is like a website, and force politicians to take the 8 foundations and implement them in practice. And this electoral platform gives the opportunity to control this process. Because how it is happening now, we are electing politicians. It is same in Ukraine, United States, Ghana, Guinea-Bissau. You are electing politicians for 5 years, and then just they move to their position and then forget about all of your needs. And the electoral platform is the platform where we all together as people can control politicians. And we'll have politicians only at the first stages when we implement the 8 foundations, because the 8th foundation is self-governing society. This is how it's gonna work when we people take the responsibility. And maybe we can see the 8th foundation number 8 now. And when most of the countries implement the foundations of the creative society, we can move on to the last stage, which is the global referendum. And it is really a step, it is a stage that we can achieve with simple steps. First, informing people, sharing with people this idea, sharing that there's already a project that's gonna change our humanity, that's gonna unite us. And then electoral platform and the global referendum. And it's really a set of specific stages, of specific steps that we can all take when we unite and understand this necessity. So sorry for a long discussion. That was like my answer to your question.
Yes, I would also like to add a short remark on that. So for you guys to understand that nowadays we have such conditions where we cannot destroy everything and start something new from scratch. We need to slowly, without any revolutions or conflicts, change the system, which is why for people to know that there's such an opportunity, we need to first inform people, because yes, there are a lot of us who already are working on it. That's why we are having this broadcasts. We are trying to find out about each other more, about our countries, and promote this idea. But also there are still a lot of people who don't know about it, and for them to understand what they're going to do later, because a lot of people would like to change what is going on right now, but they don't know how. And this is very important for them to know how they can do that. And of course, on the first stages, we will have to work with politicians, but only in this regards that we are showing them what we want. And if they don't want to comply with that, then they should be out of politics, because we are the people, we are the power, and they are supposed to do what we want to do, but not the other way around. Yes.
Sure. So I think my brother Note is now clear with his question. Like my sisters have just explained, basically this is all that we are about. So basically I can say this is the information stage, right? Yes. So we are still learning on and then taking up submissions about this whole principles of a creative society, and then how build ourselves so that in the near future, like our brother said, the next generation or posterity will have a good life to live.
Yeah, but if you do it quickly, it will not be the matter of the next generation. The sooner we get there, the sooner we will live there. Of course, it's the world. Our children will live much more, much better, of course. But we would like to live ourselves in a creative society too, and that's why why we're doing this. Like that's why, because there's the personal interest that we have is because we want to live in the creative society. It's the major personal interest that we have in talking about this project and like organizing broadcasts and all of the other events.
Yeah, that's what drives us, that's what gives us motivation to continue to talk to more people, to get acquainted with new people, so that we all can unite as fast as possible. And it is possible indeed once you start, because for now you might see this information and don't understand many things, but I really welcome you to guys figure this out, to read this information, because we have a lot of articles, and you can, while you start to read them, you understand more and more how it all works. Yes, so that's why you're welcome, and we will share all the information with you in the chat, in the WhatsApp group, so you can read it and understand it for yourself. Yes, and now I would like to hear more opinions on this topic, on the 8 foundations of creative society, and on the creative society itself, what it is for you, and what do you think, as having heard the answers of our previous guests. We understood that all 8 foundations of creative society are interconnected and they cannot be separated. They go as one whole. So we have Paolo who hasn't responded yet.
I was about mentioning his name. Paolo is a bit quiet, and we would like to also have your opinions on the on what we are discussing.
Okay, this creative society. So for me, it's important. It's very important because today, what the world needs peace. Peace. If people are not in peace, they may raise a lot of what can I say problem that can affect their economy. And affecting economy means that the country most of the time collapse slowly, and people don't notice that it's going down. Like in my country today, our voices are not being heard by our government because we don't have enough as they have. So even we are talking about something that is so important, which refers for the changing of the behavior, they don't mind about that because the life they're taking is totally different with the life people are taking. So we need more experience, international experience that can enable us to keep talking to our government to change their way of behaving so that they can pay attention to the people from low level as they think. This is so important. I think it will surely help our society to have another vision that in future may change something that we need today. I just want to thank this for this great opportunity because I have never known about these things. This is my first experience that I'm facing, which is going to help me to have another mentality that can help in future in my society. Thank you so much for this.
Yeah, thank you so much, especially that you said that it's changing the mentality, you know, because one of the mottos of the establishing the Creative Society project is that humanity does not need revolution, humanity needs evolution. And it is really about changing the paradigms, about changing the way of we think, because consumerism is not only in just buying too many things that you do not need or buying a new phone when you just don't like your old phone. It's about their attitude to people, because for example, when an employer or just we people treat others as resources, not as humans, and that's how it's done in our today's society. And of course we're talking about the change of mentality, but at some global level, when we would like to see our humanity as one family, not just Ghanaians, Americans, or so on. Yeah, thank you, Paolo.
Yes, and I just wanted to add a little thing. It's interesting that, yes, we think that, okay, Russians, they have this culture. Americans have different culture. Africans, they have some other culture. And within Africa, there are a lot of different countries as well, and a lot of different ethnicities and traditions and cultures. But in fact, when the interesting thing that when I start to talk to different people, and we all have different habits. Let's say, I will just give a simple example. When we say about something in Russia, because I am Russian, but I live in the US. When we say about something, let's say, I say, oh, my friend is so nice and he's so good. And then after that, I sneeze. Then we consider it to be true. And the interesting thing that I talked recently with the person from Guinea, and they have the same habit that if you talk about something and then right after this sentence you sneeze, it means that this thing is true. So, and it's interesting that that even though we're from different countries, and I can bring many more similar examples, but I just don't have them in my mind right now. But it's interesting that even though we're from different countries, but we have the same habits, the same small things with maybe small variations, but they're still the same. And we understand during these communications, we understand how similar, in fact, we are. And it's really amazing. And I don't think we should, separate each other from something and be divided. And yes. So who else would like to add something?
Akwazi, you were starting to say something or not? Oh, sorry, just was confused.
Like Evelina was saying about when somebody sneezes in their country and then it has got some similarities with those of those people in Guinea-Bissau. For example, in Ghana, here when you sneeze, normally they will say good luck, do you understand, or life, So you can see that from this sneezing in like 3 countries depicts positivity, right? And this is quite similar, meaning that we are all one people. Yeah, we are all one people. Sure. I don't know, somebody wanted to say something.
Yes. If
okay,
anyone...
I just want to... Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Paulo.
Okay, I just want to emphasize, for example, I think the people who are mostly that can achieve the society are teachers, like you say. Maybe you told me that you're a teacher. Teachers have an important part to carry out in class with the students, showing them importance of our relationship between among themselves in class, out of the classroom, telling them, showing them what they should do to make the society be united. Today, it's not like, I remember when I was a very young boy, if I saw a stranger, I consider him like my enemy, even without having any problem, because the language we speak are totally different. I cannot understand him, or he cannot understand me. So it seems like he's my enemy, you see. Okay, this background thought I had today is being changed. Because if you see, the way I house people here from different countries, it's something interesting for me. I remember what I thought before, what I think before about strangers. And I compare this thought and nowadays thought. I finally discovered that what I did before, or what I think before, is something that doesn't fit to the society. Today, my mind is being changed. Okay, this value that we normally should teach our students. Whenever you are growing up, you think that what you think is better than what other people think. Mm-hmm. What you do is better than what other people do. But from that age, that we can start changing their mind, telling them that everybody has the same equality in society. All of us are human beings. We are created by God Almighty, and we need to work together. We need to join. We need to do everything together in order to make the world change for the positive. What we need today, we need peace, freedom. We need to live in peace. We need to help each other with good ideas so that our world may improve for the positive. this is what I think, or this is what I have in mind. So I don't know if someone wants to increase something. Like my friend, is it Aquas? Aquas, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kwesi.
Aquasi, okay, Aquasi.
Yes, sure. Sure. Yeah. I don't know if anybody too has anything to add about what we are discussing. Our brother Kofi Forsen, do you have anything to say and to add up to what we are saying about the creative society?
Okay, for me, I would say that being a creative society, as in Ghana, I would take Ghana for example because I live here. And despite our diversities of so many things that we have, we still live in peace. And look at it. We even call our mothers in our various local languages. We depict that we are all one because we all have papa, the papa in our languages, the ma in our languages. So we can say that despite our differences, we are still one. So we should be or we should live in a society where everybody understands each other, being it a stranger or a native person. We should agree on one thing and then we develop the society. That is what I can say.
Okay, thank you, Kofi Forsen. He talking about mama and papa. Have you people noticed that most of the languages that we use are borrowed? They are borrowed. And so with this, you could realize that we are all one people. Because, for example, in Ghana, even some of the languages, some of the things that we say in our local dialects, according to history, were borrowed. So if you listen to them clearly, you could hear other languages from what we term as our local dialects. And so we are one people. So many things, there are so many things that we do learn from ourselves that we don't even know. Even in Ghana here, this generation, I did a little studies and I noticed that most people even can't use the local dialect very well. And so they tend to use either the English language.
Yes. That's true.
And also, we have so many languages. Even in one country, you can have more than one or have a dozen or plenty of languages. But, the most important language is the one that you're talking from your heart. Because, like, when you smile, whatever country you'll come, China, America, Ghana, any continent, people will understand your smile. People will understand an act of kindness. And this is some, like, universal language. Maybe I would call it the language of love, that all people would understand regardless of languages, religions, cultures, or nationalities. So, and this is like, the language that we should remember to become all united. And thanks everyone for today's conversation. We'll be approaching an end of. We'll be glad to meet any one of you in our future broadcasts, and also would like to remind our viewers that if you'd like to join our broadcast, please write us an email to Allatra, info@Allatra TV, or just any email you see now or in the description to this video or in any social media, and share this video with the hashtags Allatraunites and Creative Society, and we'll be glad to see you.
Yeah, and if you are able to share this video with your friends, family members, or colleagues, it would be great. And again, if you would like to be a host, co-host in our programs, you're also very welcome to participate. So anything is possible, providing the fact that the person wants to do something. Yes, so, and right now, as Olga said, we're coming to an end of our program today, and I would like to ask our technical support team to play a very wonderful song, which is the anthem of humanity right now. And this song was presented at the conference I was talking about in the beginning of this broadcast, which is called The Creative Society, What the Prophets Dreamed of. So I would like you guys and our viewers to listen to these wonderful songs and pay attention to the words of this song. Thank you.
Thanks to everyone, and see you again on Allatraunites Africa.
We are more than 99%. We are people of the earth. We stand for our prophets' words and truth. We are more than 99%. All united in one God, in one love. Our prophets' dreams come true. We are the 99%. We are often being fooled by those who are only 1%, whose tolerance and freedom too. They took our benefits away and left us with your simple rights. Our right to die for their gain and right to listen to their lies. 1% of them, 99 of us, stop today. What's going on? We are sighted and awake. Now we know what is the truth, and we know what's fake.
We are more than 99%.
Нас больше 90%. All prophets dreamed of peace and